Hello, welcome to Kate's Aid. Right now I am roading my combine to the next field. We actually roaded the combine from a different field to this field, finished this field today because it wasn't that big. And we're going to the next one now. And we also finished another field before this one, and they're just small fields. We've got all three combines going, which is awesome. My combine did have a couple of problems, but I wasn't driving it. For the past couple days, I've been driving my dad's combine, so when you're in a different combine, different things go on. And then today I switched back to my combine because all three are going. And I heard this noise by my feet, and it's like someone took a big basket of grain and dropped it on the floor, and you could hear all the kernels hitting the floor. That's what it sounded like by my feet, and I didn't know what was going on. I told my dad and Uncle Chris, and they didn't think anything was going on. They thought I was just hearing the grain auger back here spew out the grain into my tank, but I knew something was going on, so my dad took a round in it. It was just a plate that wasn't in properly, and then the noise ended up stopping, so that's really good. And I wasn't sure what was going on because I heard it right from the minute I started driving my combine this morning, and I hadn't heard it last time I was driving my combine, so I didn't really know. Oh wow, this is a small road. Going to do a little bit of a big turn here. It looks like my dad's going into the field right now. We're going to start this part of a field that's kind of on a hill. I'm stuck between gears right now, so my combine won't move. I'm stuck between gears.
Jim, what do you got going on? So, it's one of the points where I have to grease on the head. It's got a couple of hoses going to it, and it's mounted to the side of to the left side of the head. Bracket, a mounting bracket that mounts it to the side of the head. You can see that is kind of getting worn and wallered out, and I'm pretty sure it's not right.
My dad's leaving the wheat swath to go see what happened.
It wobbles a little, but it's okay. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Yeah, thanks. Good eye. That might be the time to ship, Kate.
The reason...
You gotta move your combine back and forth if it don't go into gear.
It went into gear. The reason my dad's saying that is because when we moved to this field, I got the gear shift stuck and I forgot on the road to switch it back into second gear. So I'm coming up on this decently steep hill and I'm trying to shift gears in a turn. It didn't go over very well. I got it stuck between two gears and Jim had to come and help me. And what happened was I ended up backing, rolling down the hill a bit, shifting it, and got it to go again. But it was a little bit of an interesting experience and slightly scary because I definitely don't want to just be stuck on the side of a hill with my combine. Now we're going to our ground that's on a hill, which I actually harvested my first year combining. Now this one's a little bit tough. Most of the places in this field you'll have to stop to unload in the grain cart. There's a lot of coulees, a big hill, and if you're going up this hill, you cannot make it up the hill with a full tank of grain. So that's something to look out for also. My dad's combine's in front, I'm in the middle. It looks like Jim's following behind, and then our grain cart should be headed up here with us too soon. He might be unloading in the truck right now. We've just been getting the small fields right now. It looks like we're going to start the field down here. These swaths don't look huge, but it's hard to tell until you get into them. That's the field we're going into, and then that's my dad's combine. Oh, I better put it back in second gear this time before I forget, which it just went into second.
What do you want to call that on the bin or paperwork? Right, just the Thomas place or the 3 rock pile, either or.
Idle my machine down, put the back in, the thrashing part, which separates the grain kernels from the chaff and covering. Put the header in, and then rabbit speed, which idles it up. Rabbit speed is operating speed for this combine. There's not much wheat here. The swaths were a lot better in the last couple of fields we're in. Now this is the first couple of rows. It looks like it might get a little bit better, but it's not great here. Dad just got out of the combine. I think there was like a bar in his wheat swath or something. It's crazy. He was holding up a metal bar. This is what it looks like from the top of this hill.
I want to dump before we start down this hill.
I'm just going to unload in the grain cart so that I don't have a full tank going down this hill here. This
You
is.
don't want to take anything out till the combines get past and all the dust.
I put my auger back and now I have to swing around here, make sure I don't hit the grain cart, and then head down this steep, steep hill. I'll go back here and grab my wheat swath. I'm turning my header on and everything to get going down the hill. We definitely would not want to be going down this with full tanks of grain. Like right now, I am leaning so far forward and my combine is very tilted. It's not a good feeling in combine.
I must have some dirt in my header or something. Keeps back feeding, so I'll catch that after lunch. Supper.
My dad's header keeps back feeding. He said that it probably has dirt in it. With running the headers this low on the ground to get the pretty much non-existent wheat, you can catch a lot of dirt and other things. It looks like dinner just got here, so I'm pretty excited about that, to get out and stretch my legs.
Kate, when you get to where Mark quit, cross over and pick up that row? No, I wouldn't have her do that. That's the reason I like this is because they got a bunch of dirt in the header or something because it's ground there.
I'm in the back combine.
You just keep going down there, Kate. I'll pick that up.
Okay, thank you. I think people thought I was in Jim's combine because I was the middle combine, and then while Jim was unloading in the grain cart, I got up and stretched my legs, so then he went in front of me and we kind of changed the order here before dinner.
Brad, don't run into that fence post looking thing.
There's the metal bar fence post that was in Dad's wheat swath that he had to pull out of there, which is why I got out of the combine, and he just told the grain cart not to run into it. There are case combines over there harvesting in that field. I think they're custom cutters. There's the case grain cart, and it's really cool. It has these triangular wheels, which are actually professionally called tracks, and it's just super cool. We are on the field with the really, really big hill that you cannot get up or down with a loaded tank. It's super scary. We're on the steep part right now. I'm a little bit nervous to go down it. I did this field my first year ever harvesting full-time when I was 15, which was 2 years ago. You have to just be really careful. My dad had made sure to radio to me to put it in first gear. The scary part is you become so tilted in the combine, feels like your whole combine's going to topple over. I don't know if you can tell, but the angle I'm at is really steep. And this is probably one of the steepest parts of it right here that I'm doing. Well, I made it down the really steep part. Now I'm just on a slight angle and have a couple more rolling hills to go over. Oh gosh, I made it through. The sky is really beautiful right now. And my dad just took this row right here in front of me. We're ending after this round, but it just looks gorgeous out. You can kind of see the weather coming. It is supposed to rain tomorrow, but the skies look really cool at the top of the hill here. So I wanted to show you. I'm going over to unload in the grain cart. Brad, you could have just stayed where you were. I need to unload in you.
I'm just trying to straighten out.
Okay, thank you. I'm unloading in the grain cart right now. Beautiful out. Just spectacular.
Brad, why don't you just wait for me and Kate right at the bottom of this row here. We'll dump in you, and then you can put it all in D, maybe. I'm pretty sure. It won't overfill me? No, I don't even see any wheat in your cart. Okay.
No, you'll be okay.
Works for me.
This is a really cool case grain cart. Oh my gosh, look at that. It has tracks and everything. Wow, that's cool. Here is the sunset. It's absolutely gorgeous this evening. It's around 9 p.m. and we're ending for the night. So thank you so much for watching today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe to see more videos to learn about how your food gets to your table. Also, make sure to follow Kate's Egg on Instagram, KATES_AG, and on Facebook, Pinterest, TikTok. You can also go to the Kate's Egg website, KATESAG.com, and purchase a Kate's Egg tote bag and learn a little more about my story. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!